This is why I picked James Harden to be the MVP of the league right here. Look how he comes at Rubio with these rush out handlers. Ooh, just sick. Just sick. He ain't had to do him like that. He got the Rockets third in the West, a tough West at day. He finished the game with 31, 10, and 11. That's why he my pick for the MVP. Without Dwight Howard at center, he just keep carrying his team. And it's his 25th game of the season with a 30-point game. Come on, man. I know everybody want to get Curry the MVP. Give it to Harden, man. Maybe I'm a little biased, but Harden my MVP right now. After looking at the combine all week, one guy I've been keeping my eye on all season is defensive from Clemson, Vic Beasley. He led his team with 12 sacks this year. He really caught my eye on national TV when he played Florida State with 2 sacks. Dude has very, very violent hands. He has played with good leverage, has a high motor. That's something I really look for in the defensive lineman. And he ran the fastest 40 time out of all the defensive linemen. Ran a 4.57. I think this will be a good pick for the Saints at the 13th pick. To go on the other side of Junior Gillette with the lack of pass rush we had this year. Him and Junior Gillette coming off their edge as an instant pass rush, and that means our cornerbacks don't have to cover for that long. So I think Sean Payton and Jamaica Loomis need to really take a look at this guy, who I think, in my mind, is the best defensive pass rusher in the draft.
There's the corner blitz. Spotify in trouble. Hit by Beasley and throws it away.
How are you going to match up with the speed off the edge?
And they fake it to Williams. Play action. Again, harassed and dropped by Vic Beasley, who's been a living nightmare for McGuire tonight.
Underwood in motion. Play action. Brissett has it taken away by Beasley, and he's going to run into the end zone.
Another guy I've been paying attention to in the combine and over the last couple of years is Bryan Bennett, the 6'3" quarterback from Southeastern University. Transfer from Oregon. You know, he was the backup behind Marcus Mariota. That was the whole point of him transferring to Southeastern. Guy is a big-time athlete, has a good arm, not a great arm, and runs the offense pretty good. And he impressed a lot of scouts, a lot of NFL GMs at the Senior Bowl a couple weeks ago. And in the combine, he's been throwing the ball on the money just as good as James Winston, as some scouts put it. I think this is a guy that the Saints need to take a look at later on in the rounds, like 5th round, 4th round at the earliest. And they say he doesn't have a great arm, but they say the same thing about Drew Brees. I think this is a guy we could bring in, let him go behind Drew Brees and teach him. And even if he doesn't work out, he's a 5th round, 4th round pick. It's not that big of a value. I said that I was going to answer any questions that anybody asked me over the Twitter. I got a question from Jonas Thomas over Twitter. He asked, say we fire Monty Williams, who would you bring in here to bring some fire to this team? Well, actually, I think the Pelicans should have went after George Karl. I think that would have been a great pickup for the Pelicans. But obviously, you know, the Kings went in and signed him. So I think, you know, they should just let Monty Williams go ahead and finish the season out. And after the season, I think they should go ahead and look at either Avery Johnson or Mark Jackson. That's 2 coaches I think that could come in and bring a lot of fire to their team, especially Avery Johnson, being that he's from New Orleans, a St. Aug alum. I think that'll get the city really riled up to have him as the coach and get the city really behind him. So that's what I think the Pelicans should go after in the offseason, if not before this season is out.